Okay, what we're going to do today is have a little tutorial about adding or overlaying text and images on a video using Natron. So we're not going to worry about sort of the importing and exporting too much. You can see that on earlier tutorials. So let's first thing we want to do is we want to actually load an image into the file, footage into the file, into the thing. So let's go, this one. Okay, so let's just pop this over there and pull this one over here. So let's just say, for example, that we want to add some text, and we want to add the text to the video at a certain location, certain timing. What we do is we go to the draw and text. There we go. And oh man, okay, let's break that. What I did there, was I right clicked draw text. Okay, so what we need to also do is we need to overlay this text over the video. To do that, what we need to do is go right click and merge and merges, and we want to plus. Okay, let's just pop this over there for the time being and move that. So what we want to do is we want to have the bottom layer as the B. So think about the alphabet. So we've got A, B, C, D, and if you imagine it's on a vertical line, so A at the top, B underneath it, C underneath that, blah, blah, blah. So we want the B to be the image line, break that, and so B, and then A is above B, so which will be the text layer. So, okay, and we can also just bring that across there. So we can't really see it very well. So let's go to our text node and let's just increase the font size. And let's just change the text here. Let's call this first. Okay. We can see that now you can move it, left click and reposition the text, or you can just use the XY coordinates. Now at the moment, if we scrub through the video, the text is just there. It's just stuck there. It's wherever it was. So let's just say we wanted to have when this gentleman starts shooting guns, let's just say that we want the text to appear here. So at frame 389. What we do is go to our plus node, merge node, plus. And what we want is we want to mix there and to be 0. Enter. Now this is important. We want to set a keyframe. So I'm holding down Shift and right click, set a key. So we've set the key of mix 0 at frame number 389. So what I want to do now is let's travel maybe 10 frames forward. How do I do this? Okay, where are we? So let's just go 10 frames. So let's round it up to, I don't know, 400. Let's say 400. Okay. Move the thing to 400 and we change the mix to 1. And as we can see, first has just popped up. So now what happens is if we sort of have a look, we can see that the text fades in, isn't visible up until frame 389, after which time, so from 389 to 400, it slowly fades in. So you can see the mix, it slowly increases as the text appears. Now, unless we want the text there forever and a day, we probably want it to fade out. So we find it to where we want it to start to fade, and we need to shift right click to set a key again. So this is saying that it's at 1, because if we take it down to 0, it will just sort of it just doesn't work. You need to, it gets messy. So set another key, and then we add another 10 to that. So that's going to be 459. No, 459. And then same thing again. We make that 0. And we have our text. So what happens is the text slowly fades in, and then slowly comes out. And so we can do this multiple times again. And so what to do that, we just create another plus node. And so what we do is right click. Well, this time we're going to actually add a picture. It's exactly the same as adding text. So we want to merge. Okay, merge, and we plus, yep. And it's going to pop it there for the time being. I'm going to break this node here. Now, so this is the output of this to be underneath. So we want that to be B, because B is under A, and the alphabet going down. And bring that there, and bring this, connect it to the viewer. Now, what we want to do is, again, we could add another text node, but this time we're going to add put a read node, and this time we will have a picture. Now this picture, what's going on there? No, okay, there we go, popped it there. Whoop. Okay, so this picture I created in GIMP, and it's basically just got a transparent background. So it'll be, so when I connect this to there, we can see up top a PNG with an alpha transparent background. Now let's just say we want that to appear or come in, and we get to that point of the transition there. Again, what we do is we go to our plus node, we'll change the mix to 0, shift right click, set a key, and then 706. Let's we want a slow fade. So let's get a fade of 24. Okay, so 706 plus 24 is 730. 730, and there we go, back to our mix and type 1. And there we go. What you'll notice is that we've got a slower fade than before as it comes in. And then same thing again. Let's say we get to 900. Again, we set, all that time we want it visible, so we need to shift right click to set a key at 1. Because we still want it to be visible, but at 900, well, from then on, it's going to start to fade out. So let's from 900 to 924, we want it to fade out. So we type 0. And now when we scrub across, we can see it fades out. Okay, so fade in, fade out, there we go, back and forth. And you can see the mix value will be changing as we move in that region. So what we have is text coming in, and again, what we have is you know with this setup you can just keep on adding bits and pieces to your heart's content. This is really handy for if you want to watermark a video, put text on, anything sort of like that. Okay, so if you want to learn how to output the video. There are some earlier tutorials that you can see at the end of this. Okay, I hope this has been informative. If you have found this or any other video informative or helpful, please consider liking and subscribing and sharing with your friends.